And fans, welcome back to OFW. We're welcoming you back and saying this is the third match of the night. See, that's what's really good about having longer times to show things in parts now. You can get more than one match in a part usually. So right now I've got this women's matchup here: Christy Barber versus Rose, and of course a lot of controversy within the women's division, which is pretty weird to say, you got to admit. Christy Barber, of course, it's all started since the title tournament for the Women's Championship. Of course, Christy Barber took out Rena Kazarian, and of course enraged Serenity to attack Christy Barber and cause Christy Barber to leave the women's tournament. And of course, being Daniel Barber likes to play favourites, and Christy's his cousin, and it looked like Serenity got kicked out of the tournament. And Serenity and Christy are now going to be meeting at Dystopia in a tables match, fans, which is unbelievable, fans. It is making OFW history, the first time ever two women who are going to be facing in a tables match. We've never had women fighting in extreme weapon matches, you know. Never had women in extreme rules or anything like that. So this is a first for us. We've got, Christy and Serenity wanting to put each other through a table. Yeah, right now here comes Rose, the veteran diva of OFW, veteran women's wrestler, and of course she has made it to the final to take on Melissa Clark for the OFW Women's Championship. And of course Rose has been I believe a former 3-time women's champion. I believe it's 2-time. She was a former super sexy champion back when OFW had no class for its women. And a former women's champion, I believe, so I think she's been about 2 times now. Trying to make it a third, maybe. Of course, Melissa Clark has not been a women's champion in OFW before. Of course, she's Dustin's brother, so sister, Dustin. Dustin's her brother. Melissa is not a bloke. He's not a guy. Trust me, I've checked. But don't tell Dustin, because he'll come beat me up. Anyway, now look at this here. This match, I believe, is going to be pretty technical indeed, because it's going to be pretty interesting. He does a big kick by Christy. Wait, there's a pin, and no. Christy's got unbelievable power for the size of her. She's got a lot of power. And look at this now. Look at this technical wrestling. Of course, Christy Barber, trained by Alan Barber. And of course, wait, look at this. There's a pin. No. I'm saying Christy Barber trained in the Barber family, pretty much dynasty. Of course, of Alan Barber and Michael Barber. Wait, there's a pin. And wait a minute, saying there's been loads of quick pins here. Wait a minute now. Oh, forearm into the back. I want to punch to the face. Now Rose heading up on top rope here. Look at this. Oh no, Christy rolls out of the way. So now Christy's got all the offense. Look at this now. Locking into a surfboard. Yep, surfboard. Of course, Rose was trained at the OFW Wrestling Academy, which was opened by Michael Jenkins, where Paul Barber got further training along with Mark Hawkins. We don't see any of them anymore. Don't see them around. It's pretty strange. Anyway, now look at this here, Christy. Now, what the hell's Christy thinking of doing here? What the hell? Look at that! She just ran and jumped off the seat and senton onto Rose. I mean, if she was a guy, I guess you'd enjoy that. But anyway, now look at this here. No, Rose rolls out of the way, punches Christy in the face, and now Rose here. Look at this. Oh, dropping Christy straight onto her head. Of course, let's face it, whoever gets beaten up in this match is going into a disadvantage to their match. And women, and now look at this. Might be going for a count out here. No, Rose goes back in. I apologise. Seems to get hiccups. Oh, bulldog by Rose. As I was saying, it doesn't really matter who wins this, because whoever wins it, whoever loses, going in disadvantage in their matchup at Dystopia. I mean, if Rose loses here tonight, she'll be probably pretty hurt going into a match against Melissa Clark. If Christy loses, she's going against Serenity in the tables match. So she's going to be in even more bigger disadvantage, because she might be easier to spot for a table. For I know, there's a pin by Rose. I'm saying, women's in table matches never happened in OFW, making history in OFW here tonight. In Dystopia, I apologise. because we've never had women fight in tables matches. And now Rose now. Oh, gets picked up into a pin there, like a crab cradle kind of thing. Crab cradle? Is that even right? I don't know. Anyway, now Rose. Oh, kick. Oh, and another kick. Jesus Christ. 3 kicks out of nowhere. That was showing some skill. No, there's another kick. My God. Christy now. Oh, look at this now. Using the ropes as aid. Slingshot suplex. And suddenly now, Christy's got all the offense here. Christy now. Lock up. Wait a minute now. Suplex there by Christy. And slowly Christy now, I think. Wait, what the hell's this? Oh, forward rock. Oh, dropping on the back of the head. Wait a minute now. Christy here. Drop kick. Kicks down. Christy now trying to get all the offense. No, Rose reverses into a bulldog. Rose showing all the advantage now. Look, she's trying to get the fans behind her. Trying to get the fans behind her here. No, wait a minute now, Rose. No, Christy right to the eyes. Cheating yet again. No, Rose pushes away. Kicks to the stomach. Wait a minute. Might be going for the fall of the Rose. Is it going to be the fall of the Rose? Yes, it is. The DDT down. Rose, no, go for a pin. No! Oh, Christy cheating yet again. With the low block, I don't know if that would hurt a woman, to be honest. I don't... will it hurt a woman? I've never asked. Anyway, now look at this now. Christy, leg lock slamming down onto Rose's leg. And Christy now, Irish whipping Rose to the corner. Wait a minute, what the... Oh, Christy. Oh, look at this. But this Hurricane Rana down. That was impressive. That was a really impressive move there by Christy. Christy now, big leg drop. And as I'll say, this match has been really entertaining so far. I mean, women recently in OFW have just been really impressive. It's been unbelievable, actually, fans. I mean, the women's division has just been shaking up. Oh, there's a bulldog there by Christy in OFW. And now what's Christy thinking of doing now? Kicking down. And now, oh, look, Irish whipping Rose into the ropes. And humongous hip toss yet again. And now she's dragging Rose into the middle of the ring. And Christy going up on top rope. Is that a wise thing to do? Rose trying to get back together. No, clothesline down. Oh, and there's an elbow. Another elbow. In a minute now, big elbow drop there. Christy might be signaling for the end, maybe, I don't know. 3 big elbows, punch. Oh, legs trip takedown by Rose, suddenly fighting back out of nowhere. Oh, wait a minute, jawbreaker there by Christy. Christy runs round, locks up. Wait a minute now, look at this here. Bobber bottom out of nowhere. My God, 1, 2, 3 shades of the older brother here. Paul Barber, Christy landing the Barber bottom. Oh my God. It was unbelievable, fans. My God, the Barber bottom out of nowhere, and Christy has won here tonight, defeating Rose. Christy full momentum heading into Dystopia. Rose a bit shaky, if you will. God, congratulations to Christy Barber. Fans, welcome back. And was that a little... What's with these loading screens? I don't know. Right, fans, welcome back. And right now we've got Rage taking on Lucas Hart. And of course, these two men will be meeting in a Hardcore Championship Scramble alongside Kevin Faircade, Homeless Joe and Redneck Bob. They're all going to be going against each other in a Hardcore Championship Scramble. 20 minutes. It is going to last here for Dystopia. 20 minutes of pure hardcore wrestling at Dystopia, and it's the first opening matchup for Dystopia. But right now, Rage is going to most probably try and get an advantage heading into Dystopia by taking on Lucas Hart, and most probably trying to beat him down really bad, so Lucas Hart will be the pinnable person. God, try and say that three times quick. Pinnable person, pinnable better than... Nah, you can't do it. Well, I can't do it. But you know. I know it's saying Rage coming in the ring. Of course, Lucas Hart entered himself into the Hardcore Championship Scramble by last week beating up HD and injuring HD. I'm saying HD is injured. And HD, yeah, I was saying he's injured. He was in the Hardcore Championship Scramble and Lucas Hart beat him up. And what Lucas said in an interview last week was saying that Daniel Barber said make a statement, an impact, and then Lucas Hart can beat in the Hardcore Championship Scramble, and Lucas Hart did that by beating up HD and injuring him. I mean, that's not really a big impact. You beat up a guy that's never won a match yet in OFW, but you know, that's what Lucas Hart did. So right now, here comes Lucas Hart. That has got to be some magical pinky. I don't know, but as Lucas Hart slowly makes his way down to the ring, the self-professed king of OFW. Of course, going into the Hardcore Championship Scramble. I don't know how hardcore suits him, but then again, he did show us last week when he put a chair onto the throat of HD and stomped on it, and that's pretty much what caused HD to be taken out of the Hardcore Championship Scramble. St. Fans Dystopia, August 29th. It is going to be a great return CPV for OFW. And the same, we're starting off with our Championship Hardcore Scramble, showing you why OFW is extreme. And we're going to be showing you straight off the bat with a Championship Scramble. We've got many extreme matches, and of course, the Extreme Rules match that will take place at Dystopia will be the finals for the World Championship. So we start with an extreme match and we end with an extreme match. Speaking of main events, I've just been given word that tonight the 6-man tag team match will be an elimination 6-man tag team match. I believe it was not mentioned on the forums, I wasn't too sure, but it is a 6-man tag. I apologize, my mic went a bit there, but it is a 6-man elimination tag team match. So it's going to be a long match indeed, so fans, bring your popcorn and hope you enjoy it. It's elimination rules. Right now, see Lucas Hart outside the ring here. Rage telling him to get back in the ring. And Lucas Hart does, and looks like this match is going to begin now. Lucas Hart, though, going back over the ropes. What the hell? Rage looks like he's getting impatient. Lucas Hart's taunting Rage to get on the outside. And look at this here. Lucas Hart, he's contemplating whether to wrestle or not. Wait, now look at this now. Lucas Hart on the ropes, looking down Rage and shout. Wait a minute, Rage. Now look at this Rage. Oh, punching Lucas Hart on the chest, and now Rage is pretty annoyed, you could say. Rage now, look at this here. Oh, throwing Lucas Hart into the steps. Oh, and there's a poor scream. What the hell? What the hell? I tell you that, I mean, OFW, we do hire Mexicans, right? And you know, we do pay them good wages to stop things like that in the editing room. But apparently these Mexicans don't like Daniel Bob, from what I've heard, because Mexicans, they keep getting paid in their sombreros. And, you know, I guess the Mexicans were just messing around there by screwing Daniel. I don't know, but yeah. Anyway, back to the match here. Lucas Hart. Oh wait, Lucas Hart with a pin here with a roll up. No, Rage kicks out. Rage. Wait. Oh my God! That humongous just caught him spine buster. And a slam down. My God, and wait a minute now. Look at this now, Rage. God, what's he doing here? Oh my God, look at this, a super tiger bomb!